Welcome to SuperDerek RPGs on Twitch! If you love RPGs, there's no better place for you to be in the whole world than right here, hanging out with SuperDerek. So get a snack and get comfy, because the show will be starting soon.
Hey guys, happy Monday. We'll be starting up here in just a few minutes. I'm getting a few things worked out real quick, and then we'll be ready to go with Shadow of Memories.
Visit the old man just to see what he could do for me. Let him know the plan, trying to holler at the girl that got snatched up to the other side of the world. I need a pack heat, getting rolled steep. Anywhere I go, I see his goons in the street. Even saw his homeboy hiding out by the creek. Yeah, I need a new sword, yeah, I need a new piece. I see on your board that you trade for jewelries. I got my weapons now, I'm here to chop them down. Gonna search the countryside, gonna search every town. Think you disrespect me? Well, it ain't going down with my wooden sword. Best know I don't play around. Got a bow on my back and I'm quick with a boomerang. Arrow to the chest is one of the ways I make a stand. Get and look out, cause I'm quick to main. Land is filled with many dangers. I walk around getting information from the strangers. Tell me about the almost and the blade trap. A dark nut with a shield and sword to attack. A keys is a certain kind of cave bat. The like looks like a pancake stack. A wall master will take you back to the front. A textile jump around like you're doing stunts. Fishing in the fairy fountain is the only way. Keep me strong and keep the enemies at bay. L-I-N-K, you should to save the day. Stacking rubies, save the princess, then you get away. All the enemies that I trampled on my course, I walk away holding pieces of the Triforce. With all of this and many more enemies to fight, I won't stop until all against wrongs are made right.
Welcome to SuperDerek RPGs on Twitch! If you love RPGs, there's no better place for you to be in the whole world than right here, hanging out with SuperDerek. So get a snack and get comfy, because the show will be starting soon.
Good evening, everyone. And happy Monday. Wait a second, happy Monday? What the heck is that? Happy Monday is once your Monday is done and you realize that you're nearly all the way to Tuesday. And Tuesday's a lot closer to Friday than Monday. We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I think we aren't beholden to this countdown timer. Let's go ahead and start here. Hey everybody, welcome back to SuperDerek Streams, the only show on the internet where I play through Shadow of... Hang on, I went to the wrong scene. What is this, amateur hour? No, this is the most professional stream out there on the internet. by far and away. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. And here, let's see who all we got here. I saw Chris Anthony is here, Lazy Guy, John Mejia, Phidias McCormick. Welcome to the stream, guys. And yeah, guys, It is Monday, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it's Monday. Yo, Ryanku. Thank you, sir. Coffee? At this time in the evening? What is this? A crossover episode? No, I'm actually a little bit I don't know, a little lower energy today than I would like. So hopefully that caffeine is going to kick in and give me a nice little boost to power through what we got to do today, which is playing Shadow of Memories. And in Europe it was called it's called Shadow of Memories in Europe, Shadow of Destiny here in the States. Yo, Rock Hard X, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. And for those of you who aren't already familiar, so the premise of Shadow of Destiny / Shadow of Memories is we're playing as a dude in 2001. His name is Ike, and at the beginning of the game he gets murdered. And then the whole rest of the game is him going back in time through the help of some supernatural force or something that can do that sort of thing, and allows him to try to prevent his own murder. But I was all energetic in the morning. That is true, lazy guy. I was a little bit energetic this morning because that actually happened yesterday night. That's how those JRPG weekly updates have to happen, because I'll be damned if I'm waking up at 5 a.m. Sure am not doing that. Yo, Anubis, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see ya. So, thing is, speaking of that JRPG weekly updates, thing is, right after I rendered that last night, I went over to Atlas's site and filled out the survey, and I made sure my voice was heard, and then I released the video in the morning, and then I'm a dude disguised as a dude protect. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. I'm a lead farmer. Hang on. That's awful. Sorry. So yeah, that thing is the thing is that I was gonna say is that Atlas survey actually got ticked down last night, because I guess they'd gotten enough responses already. So what a bummer. I'm sorry, guys. I guess they didn't need our help as much as I thought they did, at least. Well, hopefully the illusion is shattered. No. Yeah, that's exactly right, John. They took the poll down because they said they got overwhelming responses, record-breaking responses to their poll. So, I guess mission accomplished. Website shattering responses. Exactly. Hate to be the guy that reads through all of them. Yeah. Oh, one of the questions that they asked is who is a streamer that you watch? I really wish that survey had stayed open one more day. Just so I could skew the results and be a blip on their radar. That's half of life being a content creator, just hoping that someday you'll be a blip. Yo, Sir Leroy's, welcome to the stream, man. Probably too many surveys to process. Yep, hate to be the guy who has to read all of them, especially all the ones that are trying to respond in broken Japanese. Sarake, we were talking about the JRPG weekly update I released this morning on my my YouTube channel, SuperDerek Streams, and yeah, that survey was in regards to Atlas put out a survey in Japan asking fans what they wanted, and yeah, that ended up getting stopped about 3 days early, so I'm a little bit bummed about that. So, guys, how's your Monday going? It has been a weekend since I saw you last. Well, most of you. On Saturday night, I watched an anime with a few of the supporters here in the chat. In Discord, there's a supporter section, and in there we actually have a little movie night that we host, and we got to watch a bunch of movies together over the holiday and stuff. So, anyways, I watched Castle in the Sky the other day because I was told that I need to watch more Ghibli films because I'm not a huge Ghibli guy. That film that I watched, though, I mean, I've watched a lot. I've watched Secret of Ariadne. I've watched I watched Ponyo. I watched Princess Mononoke, which was good. Kiki's Delivery Service. Howl's Moving Castle. I've watched a whole lot of them, but none of them really captured my imagination. I mean, Mononoke did for a while, but Castle in the Sky, yeah, Kiki's was good too. But the thing about Miyazaki films that I had in my mind was that they're really slow paced. They're like, you know that girl who's always studying when you're listening to lo-fi beats on YouTube? It's like that, but she actually goes to school. It's like that's what it's the ASMR of anime. Sorake, thank you so much for the bits, man. It's so much. Anyways, I wasn't a huge Miyazaki fan, and I mean, I liked some of his stuff. This movie, though, has changed a lot for me. Castle in the Sky, if you guys haven't seen it, I recommend it, because this movie came out in 1986, and based on what I'm seeing, or what I saw, that went on to influence so many RPGs that I've gone on to love over the years. Like, it's hard to really point at how many RPGs that must have inspired over the years. It's actually kind of mind-blowing, and yeah, you guys owe it to yourselves to watch Castle in the Sky if you haven't already. That is definitely like a 9 out of 10 anime movie for me, and I don't know what a 10 out of 10 would be. So that was my weekend. And also, if you guys are, again, interested in hanging out and watching movies with us on movie night, which we do like once a month, you can do that by supporting the show here through subscribing or through being a patron or whatever. Just throwing that out there. But it was a lot of fun, and I think you guys would really like Castle in the Sky, especially if you like things like Grandia is the first one that comes to mind, actually. And it's like got steampunk in it, and my mind is still like processing what I saw. Wife and I really enjoyed Your Name. Oh yeah. I heard about Your Name. I need to watch that. I need to get caught up on my anime. I've got an anime backlog. Thank you for that follow. I've got an anime backlog that is about as long as my JRPG backlog. Oh, Your Lie in April. Isn't that? Oh man, if that's what I think it is, that's supposed to be like a really crazy sad game. Really sad anime, right? Gung Ho is waiting on fan feedback before trying to port Grandia 2. Well, here's my feedback for them. Get on it! Alright, my coffee's nearly kicked in. Your Lie in April is amazing, but holy crap, is it depressing. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. That must be the one. Okay. I didn't have time to change out of my work clothes, so we're doing an extra professional stream today. This is serious business RPG playing today. So ain't no little kids RPG playing. Actually, we're not even playing an RPG, it's an adventure game. Let me see what you said there. Anubis. Found out why Grandia 2 isn't on modern consoles. The game lacks 4K support. If you want it on PS4, Xbox One, either tweet the English Gung Ho Twitter account or email them to tell them that you don't care if it's in 4K. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, you ought to be able to just develop 4K support. You're just increasing the resolution. fans have done that via emulation for years. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start playing Shadow of Destiny. I've stalled long enough. All right, here we go. And here we go. Oh yeah, I need to turn on the audio. Nope, the audio is on actually. I think. No, I just need to I need to unmute it here. There we go. Baku's-san JRPG, welcome to the stream, dude. And Lil Rods, welcome to you too. Love you your videos on YouTube. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you like those. All right. So, you got SuperDerek on the big screen? Ooh, that's awesome. Well, I feel honored to be on Baku's big screen. Gung-Ho's excuses it would be too hard and expensive to do. That sounds like something they...
30 already. I could use a little food. I guess being hungry is a sign that I'm still alive. Hey, I could go to that place, the one with the fire earlier in the day.
Okay. So yeah, sounds like they're making excuses, if you ask me there. All right, so we need to go get some food before we die of starvation. Actually, I have no idea if we're even God, I don't know. It looks a little darker. Yo, Sarake!
Senpai noticed me?
Ah, Sarake, thank you so much for that resub, dude. Very much appreciated. Got one energy unit. And then where was the bar that I needed to go to? The bar was the one that was on fire earlier. There's the cafe. Bar Zoom A is northeast corner of or northwest corner. All right, so let's go this way. You read that on a DualShockers article from last year? Yeah, the thing about that 4K support, I also read that, and I actually talked about it on the JRPG Weekly Update a long while back, and I called it out as being a cop-out then, and it still is now. All in the ladies' room instantly fainted from my good look. Well, thank you so much. How is Yakuza Kiwami 2 going, Baku? There's no ladies here. Suicide by words. Self-kill. Oh, wait, no, that's bad. This stream just got demonetized, guys. Hey, Holly Ann. Ow, that just hit my tooth. That kind of hurt a little bit. Welcome to the stream, Holly Ann, and happy Monday to you too.
What's good to eat around here?
Oh, everything. Meat's good, vegetables are good. If you don't have anything particular in mind, well, why don't you try the special?
All right, I'll have that.
Coming right up. You're gonna love this.
Yeah. So, this game is a little bit like Shenmue. Maybe it's like Shenmue, but without any of the fighting. It's interesting. It's
Two great projects.
It's kind of a
It's the synthesis of the elixir of life.
adventure game, is what they call it.
Free mankind from all ills of the body. The other is an amalgam.
Yo, Doobs, it's an adventure game.
The creation
PS2, man.
an artificial life.
Indeed. Doesn't it look like a PS2 game?
Central ingredient, a red stone, known as the Philosopher's Stone.
Somebody said yesterday that this is the most PS2 looking thing they've ever seen.
Here we shall briefly examine the life of Wolfgang Wagner, whose alchemical prowess was known throughout the region.
Well, there is no forklift racing. That is true.
A farmer's son. He became the ward
I believe this is one of PS2's launch titles, or if not,
and pursued
launch year titles.
theology at university. Following this period, he seems to have made his living as an apothecary while pursuing the science of alchemy.
Oh yeah, the new turn-based Yakuza is definitely a massive blip on my radar.
Amid rumors of his engagement in an experiment of great magnitude and duration, Dr. Wagner's house was shaken.
Well, The Bouncer was a good-looking PS2 game even by the end of the PS2 lifespan.
Was never seen again. It is often said that a no more fitting end could have been imagined for a magus such as he.
Uh-oh. Anthrax.
That sounds kind of suspicious.
Here you are. Enjoy.
When I first tuned in, I was thinking PS1, but it's not pixelated enough. Interestingly, this game actually is running in 240p, which is kind of interesting, right? It switches between 480i and 240p. This right here is 240p.
How are things
Who
going?
would have thought?
Have you found anything out?
No,
That's an interesting book you have there.
I'm sure not.
Want to look at it?
Please, don't shove that in.
See, you can actually see some of the pixels if you look, at the diagonals and stuff.
You don't like this pentagram kind of thing? You're a little strange.
I mean, I am doing some upscaling, but I'm not like
Of course I am.
anti-aliasing or anything.
That book. Dr. Wagner, who is mentioned in the book, had a daughter, and she's a very significant figure to you.
What? Like she's one of my ancestors?
But you see, the digipad is drawn to that age because of the link, whatever it is.
Yeah, so we've actually gone through almost, I think, 90% of this chapter, but lost it in the tail end.
The one who is fated to acquire it. Getting your hands on it will be a step to.
She is my mother. So one of the interesting things is that because we actually go back and forth between so many timelines, we actually ended up accidentally taking somebody back to the past, to the 1500s, and left her there. Kind of a problem.
This book talks about. What's the connection? What the? Oh, am I tired or something?
Uh-oh. It must be that cocaine they sprinkled into my food. No, there's no combat in this game whatsoever, Dubious. It is like you could also think of it like a point and click game without any cursor. It's interesting.
Do you know what you died of?
So we're dead.
It was poison, probably from the sea hare. It uses the female of a type of sea slug as the basic raw material.
Not a visual novel.
Of the effect and the intensity of symptoms by how you blend it. I'd say that was the culprit. But
I think a visual novel, you're very less likely to actually walk around and explore an area.
it's the obvious one now. See you around.
I guess it's the art museum now? What does that mean?
What does that mean, indeed? All right. Welp. Whoops. Wrong button. That's the thing that sucks the most about this game, honestly, is when you switch between menu and gameplay, it does the resolution change, so you get that on-screen display, which is a huge pain. So here's the menu again. All right. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going back in time. Oh yeah, I'm playing on original hardware, dubes. If I if I could, I would have used GSM to force it to put out 480p all the time, but unfortunately GSM crashes this game. It's too bad. I mean, I could probably emulate this or play it on PS2, or I'm sorry, PSP, but I don't have that game on PSP. Well, that's cool. Does a Raspberry Pi do PS2 emulation? No, I don't think it does it? Which Raspberry Pi do you got? 2, 3, 4? Alright. Let's talk to this guy in the past.
I'm still not sure, you see.
You don't want to turn it into a museum?
Well, I thought about that, but I've got a lot of books, too. A library wouldn't be a bad idea either, don't you agree?
Oh, well, I think a library is better.
Okay, you've helped me make up my mind. A library it is.
Excellent. Alright, so now we've altered history to turn the museum into a library. And I did want to check and see if I could find some more energy units before I... nah, that's fine. Let's go back forward in time. Doobs, thank you so much for the bits, buddy. Cheer, 42-0. Is it 42 degrees over where you are, Doobs? Alright, let's go to the future here. Way colder. Yeah, you're in Colorado, right? It was classified as a blizzard. Whoa. Yeah, that's slightly terrifying. Blizzards are no fun. I like how I'm like gonna go get the antidote and stuff for this poison. But why couldn't I just go back in time and not eat the poison? Alright, let's see. We're heading to the Broom Library now. It's a library. And then heading south to do it. Oh, you're near the Wyoming border now? Well, every time I see him teleporting through time, it reminds me of the Windows 7 Ribbons screensaver. It's like, oh no, he's been abducted by my computer going to sleep. No more Denver. Fort Collins, Colorado? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, what's over here? I never used to be able to go into the tower before. I still can't go into the tower now. Worth a shot. Wait, was there another energy unit over here? Okay, I thought I saw one. Alright, let's go find out what the antidote is to this poison that I've been afflicted by. I mean, all things considered, I think this is a pretty good-looking game, especially considering the time of its release. Dubes, thanks again for the bits, man. You got another degree in December. That's awesome, man. What are you in for? College, that is. Social work, very cool, man. Sea hare poison. The female sea hare is very poisonous. The only way to survive poisoning is by taking the antidote. The person poisoned can only survive the number of days that the sea hare from where the poison was extracted had survived. After that time period has elapsed, the person poisoned will die instantaneously. Among the various antidotes, the best one that is derived from the male sea hare. If this is used when one starts feeling the effects of the poison, he will soon start feeling the curing effects. However, this poison is no longer in our time. It is unfortunate that we can no longer feel the effects of this antidote. Yo, Perry Dice, welcome to the stream, dude. Alright, well now we know that we need to get out of here. We gotta go back to where the antidote can be found. I think is back here. Thanks, D Karma. Unfortunately, or fortunately, this game is pretty well voice acted, so I don't get to talk very much during it. But I'm glad you like my voiceovers, D Karma. Welcome to the stream, dude. My day was pretty okay. I mean, it's a Monday, so you know.
Come to think of it, she said her
Relative to other Mondays, this was okay.
he may be this Dr. Wagner. They may have some sort of a link to me.
Jeez, Dubes. If I were you, I'd just keep going to college forever so that those student loans never go into payment.
No, it's too. Don't get too near that house.
Just every 6 years or so, go back and take another course.
All that science. It's no wonder. God sent his judgment down.
Crazy lady.
Is this Dr. Wagner's house?
Oh, so you knew him, did you? Well, anyway, you'd best not.
Oh, that's a decent idea there, Dubes.
You'll be cursed too. See if you don't.
So, this was Dr. Wagner's place.
So now we're in Sepia Tone land. Alright. Well, here's the alchemist house. No case of the Mondays. No, I got a case of the Mondays. Y'all want to head out to Tchotchke's or something? I can't do this. Lawrence, does anybody ever where you work say that it looks like somebody's got a case of the Mondays? No. Hell no. Shit. Hell no, man. Someone say that around here, I reckon you get your ass kicked. God, I love that movie. I've loved that movie for so long. I've been an office worker since I was 16, so what, like 17 years now? Uh-oh, did I just give away that I'm old? Yeah. and that movie has been like my spirit animal for years. I really need to watch. Oh, what was? Oh wait, I don't need to go to the alchemist house. I need to go to the butcher. I really need to watch Silicon Valley. I have not seen that yet, but I hear it's really good. And I'm really disappointed at the state of the current releases of the Beavis and Butthead TV show. Because if you go back and watch that, Beavis and Butthead, like they've removed all the music videos and all of their music video commentary. So, like, it's still funny, but some of that music video commentary was like the best. Somebody posted a short clip from one of them the other day to their Twitter feed, and I was like, "Oh my god, I forgot how good those were." All right, where's the butcher from here? Okay. Hang on. It's... Dang it. I feel like one of those people who like looks at their watch and then they're like, "Wait a second, what time is it?" Okay, I think it's this way. That's, I think, the bakery.
My dream is to keep this shop going forever and ever.
Oh. Well, that's good for you. Okay, here's the butcher shop, I think. Somewhere around here. Ah. Yeah, there we go. I remember this game looking so good back in the day.
What? Looking for meat? Hey, you're kind of cute. I'll tell you what. You can have the scrap meat over there for free.
Yeah. Got some scrap meat. For free. 'Cause I'm so cute. Must be all that proper nutrition Ike is getting. They're not used to seeing that sort of thing in this day and age. Okay, Alchemist House, straight forward from here. Alright. Here you go, Fido. This is going so much faster now that I already know how to finish the level, or the chapter. It does just suck how much of this game I had to do over because I died.
You? Why are you here?
Who are you?
Alright. Well, let's see. Data chum, data chi, not to worry, I've got the key. Oh, time to go somewhere. It doesn't look like there's much here to do, so let's go ahead and... Let's see. Let's do the time warp. Again. Going back in time 4 years. To before the explosion. Alright, now we need to go to the alchemist pre-explosion. Oh, and there it is. That's easy. Maybe I should go exploring inside the house a little bit while I can. Some tiny rooms, though, that's for sure. Back in the day, these were probably luxury apartments. I guess that sometimes there really isn't a whole lot going on in town until you find the event. So maybe it's not a whole lot like Shenmue after all. It's like a worse Shenmue with a pretty interesting story, though. I'm not super into Star Trek. I should be. Get that proper nerd cred, but I was just never introduced to it.
No, I'm...
Early on, anyway.
Whoever you are, I want you out. How did you get in here?
Look, excuse me, but are you Dr. Wagner?
Yes, that is correct.
Wow, say, is that for your...
Really, Dubes? What was your score? 46-inch TV for $25? Does it work?
But of course, I don't think I've told him yet.
No, it wasn't. Call it a hunch.
A hunch? Well,
It's a Samsung? What the heck? Dude, just make sure you only bring $25 in case you get robbed.
about what you saw in this room, please.
Are you by any chance looking for the Philosopher's Stone?
What did you say? You mean that you have it?
Well, no, I don't know if it's the one, but I have seen a stone, a red stone.
Ah, should you gain possession of it, allow me a small amount. I beg of you, please.
That's exactly my thoughts, Paradise. And you know what they say about things that are too good to be true?
Hi. Sorry if I startled you.
Aren't you the one from... I think you were looking for someone, weren't you? Quite a while ago. It's been some time. Did you find whoever it was?
No, not yet.
You're still looking? I'm impressed. Hasn't it been at least 2 years? Well,
Yeah, I got an amazing deal on a TV. My dad had a TCL
but a lot happened
50-inch TV that died.
Mother passed
So
away.
he gave it to me and I fixed it with a $13 replacement power supply on
He's
eBay.
still at school. He started this year and he's gotten serious about learning. I think he's decided to follow in our father's footsteps. But I shouldn't just make you listen to me talking. I'm sorry. So, what brings you here today?
Is there something around here called a sea hair antidote?
Oh, well, Dubes, most likely it's a power supply that went out. You can usually get replacements.
Well,
And you can just look it up on YouTube, especially if it's a common model.
I won't tell Father.
But,
Thank you.
unless this $25 TV works out, in which case, sweet.
Is she my ancestress?
Like, I don't normally work on power supplies in general, but
Do I have something on
I
my
mean,
face?
they're really easy to replace in flat panel
Sorry,
TVs.
I was just, I mean, I didn't mean to. Heck, guess I'll be going now.
Huh? You're going already? Why don't you just stay a while? You can tell me about the future and things. Please.
So everyone thinks I'm from the future after all.
Well, Hugo's the only one who says so, and nobody else believes him. Except me, that is. It's more interesting that way, don't you think? So, tell me, what is it like in your time?
Okay then.
Good. Oh, I have some things to deliver, so I'll walk with you.
Yeah, in that case, Dubes, you should definitely give it a shot. It's like when a TV, like a flat panel, goes bad, 90% of the time, it's going to be the power supply or the backlight.
There's someone, a friend of mine, called Mr. Eckert. In my time, he's a director of an art museum.
Yes, and?
Well, I met Mr. Eckert's great-grandfather about 100 years in the past, and you won't believe how alike they look. The face and hair. Well, they're both pretty young, but the hair.
You mean a little thin, maybe like the Squires?
And I mean in the same way. You know, on the top.
I guess that sort of thing is in the blood.
Yeah, come to think of it, they both had a daughter. Oh.
What is it?
Well, Mr. Eckert said his daughter.
Strangely, I actually haven't had to replace any batteries in any of my games so far.
Crime of some sort. But like 20 years ago.
I don't know why. I just have ridiculous luck, I guess.
He's still waiting for her to come back.
I'm not
I guess
I'm not concerned about doing it because I've got the stuff to do it whenever it needs to happen, but
they're strong, aren't they?
it just hasn't come up yet. And when it does, you'll be sure to know it because I'm going to make a video of it.
Not at all. I haven't heard the conversation.
Gotta make content somehow.
Dana?
How does he know she looks like Dana? Like, she looks like she could be anybody. Try watching Star Trek. I don't know when though. Like what? I don't know when I'll have time. All my spare time goes to hanging out with Amy and watching anime and listening to our audiobooks and stuff. It's tough to dedicate time to watch. How long is Star Trek, by the way? Like 100 episodes? There will be a quiz. Yeah, Amy is a Trekkie already. She loves it.
What's the matter?
It's just that she looked like her.
That girl you've been looking for?
Yes, but I lost sight of her. Maybe it wasn't even her.
Oh, okay, so like
Well,
24 times 7.
I need to go home now. Is that all right?
Of course. Sorry about that.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's
But
like
you are from
250 episodes or something.
Well...
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone about the things you've told me. Not that anyone would believe me anyway.
Thank you. It would be better if you could.
Yeah, I feel like we should be able to pause time and just...
Not just actual things, but talking about stuff too.
That would be pretty rad.
Just did.
Just pause time, binge watch a TV show.
Well, like, suppose I were to kill someone in this age.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Oh, bad example? Well, anyway, If that person were supposed to live till 100 and have lots of kids and grandkids, but if I interfere,
If we could turn back time,
kids will never be born, and
I would watch Star Trek.
Do you get that?
Yes, I think so.
So the more I interfere with the past, the more the future will change. It may not be as serious as that example I just used, but anything I do here could affect the future.
Now you're trying to pay her to bring it to you?
I don't quite understand yet, but I'll sleep on it. Your age is very interesting to me. I wish I could see it,
It's nothing exciting. Kind of boring, really.
but I still want to see what it's like. I don't know why, but I feel such a strong pull towards it. Won't you take me to your time?
No, I can't do that. It's not possible. The future will change. After all, you're my...
Huh? You're what?
Oh, nothing. See, last time I spilled the beans. And I died afterwards.
Did I just say something really important?
What? I couldn't hear you.
Nothing important.
What am I thinking? Of course not. That would be too much of a coincidence.
What are you mumbling about? I was just joking about coming along with you. That would change the future, wouldn't it?
Probably. I'm really sorry.
Yep, if you tell her, you die. And that's what happened last time, and I had to restart the whole chapter.
You'll come over again, won't you? And tell me other interesting things.
Or at least that's what happened to me.
I will. So see you again soon.
Alright, now we leave, and don't die.
Oh, Hugo. Did you just get back?
No, I heard everything. I didn't mean to be a snoop, but it didn't seem like I could just walk in.
Is this voiced by Andy Dick?
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Oh, for heaven's sake. You could have just come in.
Well, she may be my ancestor, Dreamy.
After all, sis.
So if I affect her life too much by giving her too much information, I could cease to be.
Oh, Hugo,
What?
are you still, mother's lock of hair?
What?
I know how much you miss Mother, but you can't carry that thing around forever.
Shut up!
I mean, that's pretty cruel of her to say that. Like, she just died that year.
It's not as though I'm doing anything wrong.
I'm sorry, that didn't come out quite right, but...
You're the one who's being weird, changing the subject as soon as it gets a little thorny.
Hugo...
It's your fault. You ought to know that.
Wait, what?
Hugo, Father can't be disturbed.
I know.
I should get going.
Yes, see you soon. I'm sorry it was so hectic around here. He's always like this. I just can't do a thing with him once he gets upset, so I just leave him alone when he's this way.
Hey, sis. Are you sure you just want to let him go like this?
Oh, stop that, Hugo!
Fry did the nasty and pasty. I haven't seen Futurama. I've seen bits of it. I've seen like probably a total of like 4 episodes total. And I've loved everything I've seen of it. There's just never been an opportune time to go watch the whole thing.
Thank you, Margaret.
I feel like it would be right up my alley. My favorite episode so far is the one where Farnsworth goes through and like he gets he what does he do? Professor Farnsworth goes and has this this big display in front of like, oh, because they found the missing link or something. And oh, I can't remember the whole thing. I just remember him and a gorilla going back and forth about, well, what about this missing link? Oh, that's the oh yeah, well, science can't explain this missing link. And then like after like 400 iterations, he's like, oh, all right, I guess I can't explain that one link. I do need to watch the rest of it, lazy guy. I definitely do. I got a comb, and I am survived. Now, did I also get the let's see, there was a oh yeah, antidote made from sea hair. That's what I need. Let's see. The other one I think I remember watching was the one where they went to the soda factory. It's kind of like Willy Wonka, I think. Ah, it's been forever.
Does this mean that you like me?
Could have had a child by now. 9 months with my buddy Chew Toy. Yeah, the Slurm Factory. That's the one, Dreamy. Yes, that's the other one that I recall off the top of my head. Chew Toy, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the resub, dude. Welcome back to the Super Friends. Here, let's use this to go back to the future. TM. Oh yeah, and since... Here, let me set up the recording again. Since now we're no longer tracing old ground. Well, it's Konami in the early PS2 era, so that sounds about like correct, Chew Toy. Oh no. I don't feel so good. Okay, so I see. So we went back in time, but we had already taken the poison by the time. That's what happened. Okay. And now I am survived. Yeah, I love how everything changes when you go between times. Like, I guess the 1980s looked very similar to this one. Because, I mean, it's only a 20-year difference, but it's really awesome.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
The Meditating Man. Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
Yeah, it kind of does, don't it? What happens if I don't do nothing? Oh no! Chew Toy, thank you for the bits. I got hit by a car. Man, I just can't catch a break. Luckily, I saved recently.
Don't give up, Ike. It's dangerous to be alone. Do something, or else you'll never break this spell.
Yep, Ike got hit by them bits and died as a result.
Hey, look!
All right,
It's a
so we'll skip that. All right, so we got 5 seconds to get back to the past. Time to go to the 80s, boys and girls. My favorite memory of Heavy Rain is watching the Sean glitch. All right. It's 1980.
Failed again. It's happened.
Yo, Seto Blade, welcome to the stream, dude.
You've come.
Huh?
You've answered my call, didn't you?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
No, wait.
What do you want from me?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Oleg, and I am a filmmaker. Just a novice at this point, but anyway, ever since I saw you a year ago, I've been meditating every chance I can get, channeling all my energy towards seeing you again. And finally, you answered. To think I had such power. I will never forget this moment.
No.
Maybe I should base a movie on this.
No. Don't. Please don't.
But what kind of film should it be?
Time travel.
A moving drama about a man with miraculous powers? Or a science fiction blockbuster featuring a psychokinetic hero? I see that you're the type of man who prefers not to betray his excitement. Ask you something. If you were making a film, what kind of movie would it be?
Something about time travel. And Dubious, thank you again for the bits, buddy. Best voice acting I've ever heard. Totally, right? Oh, it is Otacon, isn't he?
Ha! That's a pretty good angle. But
It's just a cutscene right now.
his temporal wanderings.
All right. How about to find out the cause of his own death?
Cause of death, huh? It needs something else. Any ideas?
How about a love story?
Oh, wow. I'm impressed. You really got me. Look, please, don't tell anyone about this project. Once I'm a little higher on the food chain, I can film this. But it needs something more. A soul, if you will. Well, that'll come later. Watch for it in the theaters, though, all right?
Okay.
You're not happy? I am. Really, I am. Very sincerely. I don't want to call this a token of that feeling, but here, please accept this as a gift in the name of this encounter.
You sure? It looks like an antique.
I think I've seen one of those in Berserk.
It looks old, but it's just a replica. My family has the arts and crafts gene, so to speak. We like to make things. And this is the kind of thing my father likes to make.
I can't remember what they were called in Berserk.
Pocket watches all over his house. And what I like to do is give them to friends.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. I consider you one of my greatest benefactors, you know. Just talking to you like this gives me something immeasurably valuable.
Really? It does?
Yes, it does. Absolutely. By the way, how does one acquire the power to do what you do?
Well, you have to die.
Please share some of your powers with me.
You can't ask me to do that. I mean, I can't. Try to forget about all of this, please. Goodbye.
No, wait! You can't just go!
We got a pocket watch. All right. Well, I wonder if we're done here in the past. It looks really cool, though, with all the snow. Now, this looks kind of Silent Hill-ish, don't it? Like, that whole really, you can't see very far.
Gunshots?
Gunshots? Better go hide real quick. I don't want to be the one getting shot. Wouldn't that be some crap? Go back in time to avoid getting hit by a car, end up getting shot. The worst. Where did it come from? You know, I don't know. I don't think it was a bad game. It's definitely not bad. It's short. And it was one of the earliest titles on the PS2. I think it came out in launch year. Somebody said it was launch year. It's like a 15-hour game, more or less. And I liked it. It left an impression on me. Clearly, I wanted to play it again. Yeah. Let's go to the bar. Somebody get shot here?
Well, hello there. Snow's coming down pretty heavy, huh? It sure isn't helping business any.
You remember a reviewer panning it for the shortness? I mean, if you have a story to tell and you can tell it in 15 hours or less, I mean, do it. Brevity is the soul of wit, after all. Then again, I'd probably have been disappointed if I spent $60 on a 15-hour game with very little replay value, I suppose. But the game right now, you can pick it up for like $10. Oh, it has 5 endings? I didn't know that. Interesting. I mean, I already played for like 3 hours or so, and I think I'm more than I don't think I'm halfway done. I don't know. Maybe it's shorter than that. I don't know. Oh.
Lady,
are you okay?
Where? My baby. She.
Oh.
Baby? Lady, hold on.
What's going on? Someone hurt?
I don't know. Call an ambulance.
You got it.
What's going on here? A mugging?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert's?
Miriam! Miriam, stay with me. Hold on. Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you?
When a lady is dying, be sure to shake her around a whole lot in a quick jerking motion.
Did anyone see who did this?
God, no, this is not happening.
Oh, I can go back in time now, or somewhere in time. Looks like I arrived just before the shooting event. Okay. We could turn back time. Keep her from getting shot. I'd take back the bullet that hurt you. Okay, I'm done.
Hi. Excuse me.
Yes?
Your baby's really cute.
Oh, thank you.
Can I have it?
Look, can I ask you a favor? Could you take a different way?
What?
It's dangerous ahead. Please.
I see. All right, thank you.
Please, be careful.
Well.
What?
Lady, are you okay?
Where? My baby. She.
Gone. She's gone again.
Lady, hold on. What's going on? Someone hurt?
I don't know, but please, call an ambulance.
You got it.
Is she all right? What happened?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert's?
No, she's definitely not all right. You can tell by the blood. I mean...
Miriam, stay with me. Hold on.
Shake harder.
God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you? Did anyone see a baby? I don't know.
Hey, you were just talking to this lady, weren't you?
Well, that was...
Uh-oh.
Hey!
That man.
I'd say he's acting suspicious.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You trying to make a quick getaway?
A getaway? I haven't done anything.
Alright, well, let's try that again. Maybe.
Then stay here till the cops get here.
We're talking murder here.
No, they're not Uncanny Valley. They're just bad, Chew Toy.
I have to get back.
What are you talking about?
I think this guy's got something to hide.
Oh no, the time.
Okay. Welp. Game over.
Life is a wheel of changes.
Well, let's try that again. At least was a pretty short chapter so far. Wait, no, not start. I don't want to start. I want to... Hang on, can I... Oh, good. Good, the left, right, select, start works. Yeah, it does, Chew. It's because the game's resolution keeps changing. Yeah, love soft reset. More games should have it.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
Oh, it won't let me skip one that I've technically not seen before, I guess.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
The Meditating Man. Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
Alright, well, let's try not to get hit by a car. Oh. I have to die first. Here, I'll go into the protective barrier. You fool! You've fallen for one of the classic blunders. Running out into the street without looking both ways.
Don't give up, Ike. It's dangerous to be alone.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Or else you'll never break this spell.
It is interesting, though, that he said it's dangerous to go alone. Okay, we can skip that scene. Now, pull out the thing. Wait, wrong button. Alright, back to 1980. Take me down to 1980 where the grass is green and the girls are 80. Can you say hi to Michael Jackson? And there's the meditating dude.
It's happened!
Whoops.
Whoops, indeed.
You answered my call, didn't didn't you?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
No, wait!
What do you want from me?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Oleg, and I am a filmmaker.
I wonder who else Ike, or the voice actor for Ike, has voice acted before, because he sounds pretty familiar, I think.
I can get, channeling all my energy towards seeing you again. And finally, you answered. To think I...
It's nice that you can skip some cutscenes. It'd be nice if you could skip all of them, though.
Maybe I should base a movie on this. But what kind of film should it be? A bold and moving drama about a man with miraculous powers? Or a science fiction blockbuster featuring a psychokinetic hero? I see that you're the type of man who prefers not to betray his excitement. But let me ask you something. If you were making a film, what kind of movie would it be?
Some about time travel.
Huh.
Yes, that's exactly what it is, Chew Toy.
But what about the motivation for his temporal wanderings?
It's kind of like a ReZero. If you've seen that anime, and if you haven't, you should. It's like Groundhog Day, or no, it's like ReZero.
Something else. Any ideas?
Set in the real world. It's not an isekai. Erased? No.
Oh, wow. I'm impressed. You really got me. Look, please, don't tell anyone about this project. Once I'm a little higher on the food chain, I can film this. But it needs something more. Soul, if you will. Well, that'll come later. Watch for it in the theaters, though, all right?
Okay.
You're not happy? I am. Really, I am. Very sincerely. I don't want to call this a token of that.
Ike is voiced by Scott Keck, who did Slash on Zone of Enders.
You sure?
No.
It looks like an antique.
Oh, that's all right. It looks old, but it's just a replica. My family has the...
I mean, it looks more like an egg than a watch.
And this is the kind of thing my father likes to make. So there are old-fashioned cameras and pocket watches all over his house.
I think it's interesting how they do the depth of field effect. Like the forced blur and stuff.
No, thank you. I consider you one of my greatest benefactors, you know. Just talking to you like this gives me something immeasurably valuable.
Really? It does?
Yes, it does. Absolutely. By the way, how does one acquire the power to do what you do? Please, share some of your powers with me.
You can't ask me to do that. I mean, I can't. Try to forget about all of this, please. Goodbye.
No, wait, you can't just go.
I can and I will. All right, Pocket Watch get. So now we just wander around until somebody else gets murdered. Actually, there's not really a save point.
Gunshots?
The whole internet is counting on you. Oh my gosh. The pressure is on. But yeah, I don't think there's really a way to save the game, like, at any point. Except during... when you change chapters. Like, it's not the... I mean, luckily, chapters are relatively short. I think this is chapter, like, 5 or 6, and we're 3 hours in, so it's, like, every half hour or so. But,
Lady, are you okay?
no, she's not okay. Speaking of Netflix, anybody heard of the Jurassic World cartoon?
Lady, hold on.
I had not heard of that.
What's going on? Someone hurt?
And I think that's really weird.
You got it.
What's going on here? A mugging?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert's?
Miriam!
Miriam.
Miriam, stay with me. Hold on. Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you? Did anyone see a baby?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did anyone see who did this?
God, no, this is not happening.
I mean, honestly, as far as voice acting goes, I've heard a lot worse. Alright, let's go back to before the shooting. Yo, Ninja Brute, I'm playing through Shadow of Destiny / Shadow of Memories, depending on what region you're in. It's been described as Groundhog Day meets Chrono Trigger. Basically, I'm trying to prevent my own murder from happening. It's pretty interesting. Pretty short, though. Don't go that way, it's dangerous. Just say it outright.
Excuse me?
Wait!
Lady! Hey, lady! And she... Well, that didn't work either. Well, let's go see the body, I guess.
Lady, are you okay?
Where? My baby.
This is when I go, I told you so. Yeah, yeah.
Gone. She's gone again.
Lady, hold on.
What's going on? Someone hurt?
I don't know, but please, call an ambulance.
You got it.
Is she all right? What happened?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert?
People were saying it looks a lot like Silent Hill.
Miriam, stay with me. Hold on. Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you? Did anyone see a baby?
I don't know.
Hey, you were just talking to this lady, weren't you?
That guy's got a very small face for the size of his head.
Hey!
That man.
I'd say he's acting suspicious.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You trying to make a quick getaway?
A getaway? But I haven't done anything.
Well, this'll teach you guys. I'm taking you back to... Taking you guys somewhere else. Let's see. How about my time? Or... Yeah, let's go to the time of Margaret. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. I mean, I don't know why I went back to the time of Margaret, but whatever. Couldn't hurt. To the 1500s. Oh. I guess that was the wrong time to go to. Well, crap. What am I supposed to do? No, I don't want to start. That's one of my other big pet peeves, guys, is uh when you get game overed and it sends you back to the main menu. I'm fine with that, but when you pair that with when the default option on that main menu is to start a new game and not continue, that's just needlessly cruel. But was it the right time for me to arrive? I'd say so. Tenshiruya, welcome to the stream, buddy. Like, could you imagine Dark Souls, where every time you died, it sent you back to the main menu, and you had to you had to choose go down to continue? Like, why? Actually, why should at any point no game should send you to the main menu when you die? That's just dumb. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh,
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
maybe I'll start a new game instead. Like, as if.
Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
Well, gotta sit here and die, I guess. Yeah, it's antiquated. It's probably inherited from the days of coin op games. They take you back to the attract mode so that, they can acquire more players or new quarters or whatever, but on a console game that is not necessary, especially on one like this. Yeah, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like, just let me restart the level. Don't make me like sit through 60 seconds of you rubbing it in my face. It's gonna take you back to the past to watch some girl get shot in the back. I'd rather not. No, I'm done singing. Persona 3 does this too now that I think about it. Does it really? I don't know. I never died in Persona 3. Lol, JK. Yeah, I think you're correct.
Failed again.
The future refused to change.
It's happened.
Whoops.
Whoops. Indeed.
You've come. Huh? You've answered my call, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop that recording.
What are you talking about?
No, wait.
What do you want from me?
Let me introduce myself.
I am Otacon.
And I am a filmmaker. Just a novice at this point, but anyway, ever since I saw you a year ago, I've been meditating every chance I can get, channeling all my energy towards seeing you again. And
That's true.
to think I had such power. I will never forget this moment. Maybe I should base a movie on this. But what kind of film should it be? A bold and moving drama about a man with miraculous powers? Or a science fiction blockbuster?
Yeah, Barry, we just... I feel like we've done this before, like twice.
See that you're the type of man who prefers not to betray his excitement. But let me ask you something. If you were making a film, what kind of movie would it be?
The kind that doesn't repeat itself over and over.
Ha! That's a pretty good angle. But what about the motivation for his temporal wanderings?
In search of fun.
cause of death, huh? It needs something else. Any ideas?
Replay value. You ever have those moments where you feel like you just relived the same day every day?
I'm impressed. You really got me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Please, don't tell anyone about
1980. Shouldn't I be playing Pac-Man? You are correct. Argument.
I can film this.
For 1980, this feels very not very what's the word? Outrun. Yeah. Yo, Square fan, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, for the 1980s, this needs a little bit more teal and pink and cocaine.
I don't want to call this a token of that feeling, but here, please accept this as a gift.
Not enough synth techno. Or synth wave.
It looks like an antique.
Oh, that's all right. It looks old, but it's just a replica. My family has the arts and crafts gene, so to speak. We like to make things. And this is the kind of thing...
Not enough Terminators.
So there are old-fashioned cameras and pocket...
Yo, Triven. Oh, Alex, good to see you, dude.
And what I like to do is give them to friends.
Welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I consider you one of my...
Remember, boys and girls, the future are never written. You make it the way you want it to go. Or you get a DeLorean and destroy the fabric of the time-space continuum. And great Scott, Biff is my stepdaddy. What? Looking all dressed up? Yeah, I didn't have enough time after work to get changed, so I'm streaming in my most professional attire.
I can't. Try to forget about all of this, please. Goodbye.
No, wait, you can't just go.
Ooh, you know, I just thought of like a good. That'd be a really good name for a Twitch collaboration, is like called Crossing the Streams or whatever. Me and Baku someday gonna co-stream a game. We'll call it Crossing the Streams.
Gunshots?
And it forces Twitch to implode in on itself. Oh no, gunshots. Who you gonna call? Well, that's the question, isn't it? I'd probably call the Ghostbusters. That's just me, though. Or He-Man.
Lady, are you okay?
Where? My baby. She...
I feel like I've seen this lady die several times already.
Hold on. What's going on? Someone hurt?
Nope. Nobody's hurt it here at all. What are you talking about, man?
What's going on here?
Oh, nothing. She's just taking a nap, of course, after you heard that gunshot. She's just asleep. Wake her up. Just shake her a little bit. That's fine, dude. Yep. There you go. Little harder. Oh, she's really sleepy.
Wasn't she with you? Did anyone see a baby?
I'm just, like, in my mind's eye, or my mind's ears, I hear this snapping and cracking as he shakes her.
Anyone see who did this?
That is true, lazy guy. Just sleep it off. She'll be fine. She's just gotta hibernate. Yeah, that baby just walked away. Ooh, maybe that's the secret. The baby is the one who shot her. A 2-year-old today accidentally exercised its Second Amendment rights today when it shot its mother in the face. Is Sama's gonna show up looking for the baby? could be.
Excuse me.
If they found it could be an ice baby. Oh, that's cold, Driven Fire. Your baby's really cute.
Oh, thank you.
He looks so delicious.
Favor? Could you take a different way?
What?
It's dangerous ahead. Please.
I see. All right, thank you.
Please, be careful.
I mean, I totally told her. Simpsons did it when Maggie shot Mr. Burns. I should have known. Are you kidding? Back in 1980, it was only strangers that did murders. Hey, lady.
What?
Lady, are you okay?
Where?
Okay, so the trick is, to this part, I guess, figuring out what the heck to do.
She's gone again. Lady, hold on.
What's going on? Someone hurt?
I don't know, but please, call an ambulance.
You got it.
Is she all right? What happened?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert's?
Maybe instead of moving away somewhere, I gotta use an item, maybe?
Miriam, stay with me. Hold on. Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you? Did anyone see a baby?
Nope. Nobody saw a baby.
Hey, you were just talking to this lady, weren't you?
Shut up, small face.
That was...
Okay, so this is telling me that I need to go somewhere. To another time. It's just not telling me which time I need to go to.
Hey!
That man.
I'd say he's acting suspicious.
Hey!
Yo, Sherry. This is, it's not an RPG.
I haven't done anything.
It's called Shadow of Destinies, or in some areas it's called Shadow of Memories. Alright, Alright, well, it says I need to go somewhere, but it's not telling me where I need to go. Let's go back to the future. I mean, the present. And hope I don't die. Hasta la vista, buttheads.
Good God, this looks serious.
Looks like I chose the right time zone, I guess, or frame.
A major case. That's it. Murder, mystery, and time travel. That's the concept. This is going to be one hot project. But if this relates to that, and it's going to need a little more work. Actually, it's going to need a lot of work. But I must make this my masterpiece.
My masterpiece. Yeah, it's a time travel murder mystery Groundhog Day.
Now really, what is it this time? The Good Samaritan. Didn't I tell you? Fate makes a powerful opponent. It's tough enough changing your own fate. You can't do much to someone else's. Doing it over again doesn't mean you're going to get it right anytime soon. You may put yourself through the pain, The tears, again and again. You should try concentrating on correcting your fate as quickly as possible.
My thoughts exactly, Spinach. Here, I'm going to start recording again, since we're treading new ground. It's interesting, though, that this game did the weird ribbons thing before Windows 7. Well before. Oh, it's called Trip for Two.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
A man with the power to defy time itself uncovers the truth behind a grisly serial murder.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. I like that kind of stuff.
Hey, what's cool?
Oh, this director. I am such a great fan of his.
Oh my god, you too? That is so totally amazing.
All right, I've got a good feeling about this one, too. Another major hit? No doubt about that. Really. Hey, watch what you're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag for the voice acting, but I like it overall.
Hello?
Hi there. I'm sorry, but something's come up and I need that book back. If you could bring it over, I'll be waiting at the library tower.
I'll be waiting at the library tower. All right, let's save. All right, chapter 7. He thinks I'm gonna die, or he thinks I'm the killer, and he's gonna try to kill me now, I think.
Damn.
I'm
Locked in.
Well, let's see what's up here. A little bit of rope.
Mr. Eckert, are you there?
Well, that's
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
This may be the chance we've been looking for. This attack takes place indoors, which means that the killer is in there with you. If you can somehow fool the killer, you may be able to catch him. Can't you do something to make sure you don't fall off without alerting the killer to that fact? You've got a bit of time. Good luck.
Well, I suppose we did get that rope. Maybe if I secured it to something like, I don't know.
It's locked. I don't really want to think of
Maybe if you tied it off to the one end to the rail and the other end attached to like his neck or something.
Is that possible? And why would he?
Maybe that'd break his fall. That's not funny. That's not good. We'll avoid doing that. But we did get that rope. And I think I'm going to go get that rope again before we leave. All right. So I do want to see what happens, though, if I go up here and I try to use... Oh, they won't let me use the rope. Never mind. I just died. Din dun died. Yep. Yep. Come on. Let's go get that rope. Okay. Excellent. Can I just use the rope here? Nope. Alright, well, let's go back to the past. And I think what we gotta do is go all the way back to the past. To the 1900s. Or, wait, the night before. That's what it says? Go to the night before. Okay, well, we'll try that. I was gonna say, if I went back in time, maybe I could get the key. Is the tower still locked?
Isn't there any way to get in without Mr. Eckert knowing? This is an old lock. Maybe I can get a hold of the key.
Yes, maybe I can get a hold of the key. Well, okay, let's go ahead and... Yep, there we go. Now I can get the key. I'm guessing I need to go up there with the rope and tie a length of it off to something so I can catch it on my way down, maybe? I don't know.
Hold still, please.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
Uh-oh. Wouldn't want to cause yet another paradox.
The tower key. Here's a duplicate. It should be okay for me to take one.
Oh, by the way, I looked up the voice actress for this, and apparently she, like, for this little girl, and apparently she doesn't really do any other voice work ever again. So it's not Nanako, but sounds pretty similar. Alright. Heading back to the night before. Yes, Square fan. In fact, they were. And the 1500s were in sepia tone. I just wish that the 1980s were in Technicolor. Yeah, there was the great RGB shortage of 1900. Wait a second. How many old ropes do I got now? Okay, it's the same old rope, I guess.
Since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow before I get pushed off. That
Hey, thank you for that follow.
I hope it works.
You're sure about that? She's alive. All right. Yes, he did say he was coming over tomorrow to look at paintings, for sure. Yes, I know. I won't tell anyone.
Who's he talking to?
A co-conspirator. Well, let's go back to the actual present. The present-day present. And see if we can prevent our own death. My trusted friend, same old rope. Well, same old rope is gone. Hopefully. There, just... You can slip down. You don't have to climb back up. Well, that didn't work very well, did it?
Oh dear, did your rope break? What did you expect from an old rope? Did you actually think a rotted rope could hold your weight? Silly.
I mean, if he had slid down, it would have worked just fine. Well, maybe I need to go buy a better rope. Need some old ropes, friend? More rope. Or how about just a cushion or something? Or maybe we could just not go there at all. Just use the key that we borrowed to get out. Just walk away. And then lock it behind you. Now, if I were a rope enthusiast, where would I hide my ropes?
You want to get into the library tower? I don't know. I figure you need the key first.
You want to get into library tower. Well, I got the key still, so that's good. Big John's Rope Emporium. We got we got all kinds of rope. Balin rope. Actually, I don't even know that many kinds of rope. Got balin twine, hemp rope, nylon rope, twisted cord, twisted pears, you name it. We got it down at John's Rope Emporium. How long is this game? It's kind of short, actually. I think it's like 10 hours-ish. I mean, I think my save file says I'm like 4 hours in, but I've been playing it for, this is, I think, coming up on 6 hours. All right, argument. See you in a bit, dude. Have a good trip home. Safe drive. Now, let's take a look at the map here. Maybe we could get a rope from the antique shop. No, maybe not. We can go to the former alchemist house. If I wanted a rope, where would I go? Maybe the church has a rope. But I'm also running low on energy units for time travel purposes. So if we could spot some on the way, that would be really great. Yeah, we'll just borrow some rope from the bell tower. Or not. That's a silly idea anyway. Alright, so where else? Maybe we can go get some, I can get some... No, there's no butcher here anymore. But yeah, maybe we can go to the antique shop, I guess. Alright, that's the bakery, but bakery's closed. Okay, antique shop is also closed. Oh, there's an energy unit. Maybe we'll go to the bar. The bar would be open at night, I bet. How much longer is Shadow of Destiny? I think we're maybe halfway-ish. It's not a super long game. I think we'll finish it by Friday. Alright, cafe is closed. Alright, so the bar is... I want to say the northwest corner of town. Okay, it's the only place in the entire town I can go to, so hopefully I'll find what I need here.
I'm sorry, but I need some time to think. Please, leave me alone. I'm not kidding.
But dude, it's me, your muse. No, this guy's so angry he's not even talking to me. He must be the murderer. Hey, Out of the Shadows. This song is kind of jazzy, ain't it? I can dig it.
What? Who? Give
me a break. I'm tired. If you're not a customer, go away.
I'm a customer. I want to buy some rope. Okay, well maybe this isn't where I need to be. No, it's definitely the time zone I need to be in. My time travel pocket is not blinking at me, telling me that I need to be elsewhere, so... So where else is there to go to? That's the question. So we've been to the bar. Oh, the former alchemist house. I haven't been to her place in a little while. Oh yeah, and I haven't been to the city hall yet either. City hall's probably closed. Yeah. But the former alchemist house is where the fortune teller can be found. Where was that from here? Former alchemist house is it's basically straight west of here. And it's closed. Okay, well, so much for that. Rope goes down well with bourbon. Alright, so cafe, closed. Alchemist house, closed. Bar, open, but nobody wants to talk to me. Church, closed. Haven't been to Photoshop Franson yet. Let's go to Photoshop Franson, I guess. Eastward ho! Wait, the map forces interlacing. Yes, the map does force interlacing, and it's actually something that, it's, okay, so the game by default plays in 240p. So this is actually low resolution mode right here. It forces high resolution high resolution mode during scenes like menus where it needs to display more text, it needs more clarity, but it changes to lower resolution mode during polygonal gameplay, so that it's less demanding of the game's GPU. Now, see, look at the input here. It's 480p. It says it's 480p, but it's actually 240p because of my scaler. Photo. Yeah, Franson Photoshop is there's not even a way to go in here. This is where it would be. It's also what Chrono Trigger did, or sorry, not Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross did. Alright, so Antique Shop is closed, Photoshop is closed, City Hall is closed. It's all closed. I'm kind of at a loss. Oh, dude, Chrono Cross is fantastic. You should sit down and play it sometime. A lot of people say that Chrono Cross is inferior. People like Bakusan JRPG. But I don't think it's inferior. I like it a lot. It's not Chrono Trigger. But let's be honest, there's only one Chrono Trigger. Wow, a lot of people here haven't played Chrono Cross. Well, eventually when I do play it for review, hopefully I'll inspire some of you guys to give it a go. It is pretty unique in that it is a game where not only do you not have to grind, it is also impossible to grind. Grayson, thank you so much for that host, dude. Good to see you. Everybody from Grayson's stream, welcome to the stream. I'm SuperDerek. We're playing through Shadow of Memories, or Shadow of Destiny, depending on what region you're watching from. And this game is, it's like Groundhog Day, where you're trying to prevent your own murder using time travel mechanics. It's kind of interesting. And I am kind of stuck, to be totally honest.
Isn't there any way to get in without Mr.
I mean, don't I have the key already? Or is this a different key? Lab basement key. Dang it. I've been wasting so much time already just because I thought I had the correct key already, but I don't. Okay, well, we're going back in time to get the key. Yep, that too, Tenchi. Exactly. Chrono Trigger is amazing, but this will sound dumb in my opinion. It's too perfect. You know, there is something to be said about that. Sometimes games' flaws can give them character, and that's something that I believe strongly about the Quintet games. They have, they've got that crooked nose that makes the rest of the game seem so perfect. Okay, skipping that scene. Got the tower key. All right, let's get back here. All right. Well, maybe we didn't have to leave just yet.
I might as well turn back. There's nothing this way.
Oh, okay, fine. Yo, Grovok, how's it going, man? All right, let's see, So, here's the rope. I can tie off the rope. Okay. Uncovered that he's talking to somebody. And now it wants me to change time again. To the night of the attempted murder. But now I've got the key. Maybe I should try to just like walk out of here. That would be kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. Who needs to fall off the top of the tower?
You're out pretty late prowling the city.
Yeah, let's see how this...
I'm going home. What about you? Still planning to roam the city?
Yep. What? What? How did I die?
Excuse me. What do you think you're doing? Do something useful. You know, like gathering information. I'd deeply appreciate it if you wouldn't disappoint me.
Well, that's a bunch of BS. I totally avoided getting shoved off the roof by just using the key to leave. Rest in pepperoni. Ugh. Alright, well, fine. I guess we'll just... That's frustrating. The game just rejected my solution to the problem, even though it's a perfectly valid solution. Alright, well, let's see if we can figure out what the game wants me to do. Hey, Mrs. Chewtoy, welcome to the stream. Alright, going to the night before. Valid solution, but not game valid. It's karma for not playing an RPG. How dare I? I don't know about you guys, but I will never forgive me. All right, so we've gone... Wait, I didn't need to go back here. I needed to go further back in time. Ooh, I'm a Sama now. Sweet. Welcome back to the RPG show, the only RPG show where I don't play an RPG. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes you just gotta take a break from all the RPGs by playing something very RPG adjacent. Like, seriously, this game plays like... To me, it feels like I'm playing... Huh?
I'm still not sure.
Museum.
Really? All right. I guess it's decided then.
Okay, well, anyways, it feels like I'm playing an RPG just without any turn-based combat. Well, this didn't happen last time I went back to the past. Yeah, pretty much, Nike. I mean, most games played in 480i. This one's pretty unique in that it plays in 240p most of the time, though. Forward to the past? No, I mean Back to the Future.
Isn't there any way to get in without...
Okay, now that I've triggered that scene, I'm supposed to go... Yeah, this game is pretty incredibly rigid sometimes in how it wants you to do things. Oh yeah, Eco. I never played that, actually. I mean, I played like 5 minutes of it. No, more like an hour, and I didn't get very far. I played 5 minutes worth of it, because I sucked at it. Oh yeah, I remember when YouTube started doing 720p. That was awesome. It was mind-blowing back when they introduced 720p. Because I remember, like, for a while, I was, like, subscribing to some YouTubers on their private, like, websites so that I could watch their content in 480p. And that was crazy. .360p, still better than standard quality, standard definition. Okay. So now we got to go back to the night before and see if we can figure out some other way not to die. It doesn't like me using the rope because the rope snaps. And it doesn't like me not just walking away. Oh yeah, video responses. Back in the day, video responses were how you used to get a lot of views, actually. You just post a video response to a more popular video, and then all of a sudden your video is right there. People can click it. Not saying it was good or bad or indifferent, just it was a thing. Back when you could put boobs in a thumbnail and skyrocket to millions of views. Oh wait, that hasn't changed much, has it? But I do remember a lot of people would like, because you couldn't set a custom thumbnail back in the day. So what you would have to do is you would splice in a single frame right into the middle, very middle of the video. And then YouTube would use that as the video thumbnail. I mean, for all the bad people say YouTube has happened because of Google, I'd say a lot has actually changed for the better since then. And a lot of what people love about YouTube of old is nostalgia glasses, you know. Oh yeah, Google Plus was awful. And when they tried to integrate it into YouTube, was incredibly frustrating. The worst part about Google Plus, though, was how long it dragged on while they continued to do nothing to make it better. They're just like, oh yeah, if we have it, people will just come here and use it.
sorry, I really don't want to be disturbed when I'm thinking. Sorry.
What?
Hmm. What the heck am I supposed to do? Yeah, sometimes I'll refer to an FAQ. If you're watching through a lot of my back streams and stuff, you'll probably see it from time to time when I just cannot figure something out, and chat will assist. But I generally try not to, if I can help it. But I also don't want to let a stream stagnate for, 3 hours while I fumble around in the dark. Yeah, Dragon Warrior 2. That was rough. How different do I think it'll be in terms of progression? Well, I expect that they'll do a lot to make it worth putting on, multiple releases. I mean, they got to justify that somehow. And if that means that they got to turn the story, I'm guessing it's going to turn into several hundreds of hours over the course of, at least 2 or 3 releases.
Since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow before I get pushed off. That way, I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
It won't.
You're sure about that? She's alive. All right. Yes, he did say he was coming over tomorrow to look at paintings, for sure. Yes, I know. I won't tell anyone.
Who's he talking to?
I mean, now it's just trying to rush me forward to the part where I die, I think. Yeah, that's how you know it's trying to say, hey, you should do some time travel now. Because the thing in my pocket is glowing. I got something in my pocket for you. Put your hand inside and give it. Freaking South Park song. Game. Fine, I'll go forward to the future. To the day of my murder. It's best that I return as soon as possible. I don't know about that. See, this is what I did last time, and it's like, nope, you can't do that. After a minute, I just randomly die for no reason. Alright, so I gotta go up here. Here, I'm just gonna not... Fine, I'll just grab the rope, I guess. Well, that's kind of what this is, Nike. Alright, now slide down and let go. Yo, Moose, how's it going, man? So... Oh, my day's going pretty good, man. I hope yours is too. I'm just, trying to figure out what this game wants me to do. Your beat. Yeah, kind of, Fond Master Krellian. Seminar on planned rope usage. Yeah, that's basically all that this game consists of, Fond Master Krellian. It's kind of like the puzzles and RPGs without any of the fighting in between. And it's kind of short overall. I kind of dig it. Oh, yeah. I gotta... Alright, now I can go back in time. Does it matter where I go back in time to? I mean, I definitely need to get the key. It's just that I shouldn't use that rope, whatever it is. Strife, that's an RPG, first-person shooter in the Doom engine of all things, or the Quest for Glory would be neat if you want some RPG. Interesting.
Hold still, please.
Uh-oh. I'm good.
That's cool. I might give that a look at some point, dude. All right. Let's grab the key. Got the tower key. Let's time. I think it wants me to time travel now, right? Is my pocket glowing? Actually, no, my pocket is not glowing. Usually, my pocket will glow when it wants me to time travel. Well, I've played it before, but just not for a very long time. And I enjoyed it before, and I'm still enjoying it now. The hardest RPG I've played? The hardest to get through was Persona 3 The Answer. Oh. Maybe this is what I need to do. I need to get a much newer rope. Alrighty then. Speaking of Persona, is there word of a PS1 through 3 remaster? I mean, there was that poll that they put out, and I hope a lot of people responded to it. The hardest game to finish, yeah, was Persona 3's The Answer. It's the epilogue that they tacked on to the end of Persona 3, and it's abysmal. It's not. It is both difficult. Well, I don't know. It's not difficult in that, like, oh, it's a difficult game. It's difficult because it's, like, broken and I'd say it's like, I called it before artificial difficulty. It wouldn't be so difficult if the game just wasn't a freaking cheater. If it wasn't designed in a way to make you fail. If that makes sense.
Since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope.
And then also, the story was just so bad.
Tomorrow before I get pushed off. That way, I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
Yeah, just don't play The Answer. The journey is good. The main story. Just not the other one. Oh yeah, and then there was also Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories was also abysmal. I don't think it made me rage quite as bad as Persona 3's The Answer, but I was definitely over that game by the time it was time to finish it up. Yeah, the AI-controlled characters kind of sucked. The lack of widescreen support kind of sucked. And the you know, it's also not definitive because you can't play as the female character. Certain social links aren't there that they introduced in Persona 3 Portable. Uh-oh, I lost my comb.
Is it over? It's got to be cleaned up.
Man, if I had all that time to prepare, I would have just gone and gotten a longer rope. Slid down.
Hi.
Mr. Eckert, you...
A girl's comb. This belongs to you?
Mr. Eckert...
I asked you whether this was yours.
Yes, someone gave it to me. But we need to...
Here. And is this person important to you?
Well, you might say that.
I see.
Mr. Eckert, there's something I need to ask you.
Did you attempt to murder me?
I'm sorry. Truly, truly sorry.
Blackmail? Our daughter went missing 20 years ago. It was Dana's return for your...
So were you the one that stabbed me too?
Wait, Dana?
No, I don't know anything about that. You may not believe me, but that's the truth.
What? So there's someone else trying to kill me too? Then who were you talking to on the phone?
I honestly don't know. It sounded like a young man. He said he'd call again once you were dead. Don't worry, after all, I told you all this, didn't I? I won't make any more attempts on your life, and I plan to give myself up to the police. Forgiveness I can't ask for, but I am sorry.
No, that's all right.
It's all right.
And besides, it's the fault of whoever is really behind this. Please don't blame yourself too much, Mr. Eckert.
That comb, it made me realize something. There are people in your life who care about you. Such an obvious fact, really. No one is alone, and for every death there's hell to pay for everyone around them. Sometimes it isn't just memories that are left behind. It's pain and sorrow. I should know better than anyone else. After everything I went through all those years ago, I still... I am so very sorry.
It's all right, really.
You see, 20 years ago, on the day that our little girl went missing, there was a man on the scene, and he looked exactly like you.
Oh, but...
I know it wasn't you. It was almost 20 years ago. It's just plain impossible. But this man was there that day, and he fled the scene.
All right, see you later, Ninja.
And in the end, the police thought this guy had gotten away with it. You can imagine how surprised I was when I first saw you here. I even thought that maybe you were that man's son.
My parents...
Yes, you told me some time ago you didn't remember them at all.
No.
Even if he was your father, it makes no sense for you to be burdened with his sins. I knew that... God knows I thought about all this enough times, but I have to admit that I could never quite reconcile the facts and my feelings. I am sorry, Ike.
It's all right, Mr. Eckert. Really. Anyway, I should get going.
Already?
I have to find out who's doing this.
Yes, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I'll do everything in my power.
No, I've not seen Parasite yet. I hear it's good, though. Yeah, we did movie night, Hubin. We watched, Castle in the Sky. It was really good. Well, who's that? Yeah, you can join. It's open for anybody who's currently a subscriber here or a supporter over on Patreon. You automatically gain access to that section in Discord, and we hold it once a month.
I don't remember seeing this picture before. The stone and the girl. Dana?
All right. New chapter. Well, looks like nobody's trying to murder me right now, so far as I can tell, so that's good. Gotta play Lost Odyssey. It's on my backlog. I'm interested. Just gotta do it at some point. Alright, so I think we are no longer necessarily attempting to save my own skin here. I think the worst has passed as far as that goes. But now we're trying to correct the time-space continuums that we've disturbed. In our struggles to stay alive. Fart to the future. Just gotta charge the old Flottus capacitor here. The fart capacitor? No, I said flatus. Look up the definition of flatus. It is, I do believe flatus is the sciencey term for the gas that you expel during flatulence. Alright, let's see. Let's go all the way back. Will I see the red stone? And Dana? Fart and poop jokes always make you laugh. Yep, they are a gas.
Oh, yeah. I should ask about that picture.
On the subject of fart jokes, I say let 'em rip.
Did you hear about that girl working at the Lord's Manor? She was chosen to be a model for a painting. What a lucky girl.
You know that girl chosen to model for that painting? Nobody knows where she came from. She was first seen in the city about 3 or 4 years ago.
I wish somebody would draw me. I'd really dress up for it.
Yeah, these people's faces are all kinds of messed up, huh? I bet you can trace their family trees straight up. Thanks, Chewtoy. Much appreciated, buddy. I don't think that there's really a way to save the game, in all honesty, except when you finish chapters. By the way, what time is it anyway? Okay, it's only 9:06. We good. No, it's $1.02, Nike. That that would be nice. But nah, that's a-okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, for you can expect for $102, I would probably react quite differently. uh there might be some expletives involved. Anything to do here in the old church? Ain't nobody here. Okay. Well, I did end up scaring a lot of people around with my cell phone.
Dana?
You're from that... Ike?
I was worried about where you were.
Yes, I was pretty shook up too, when I got separated from you.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm really sorry you got mixed up in all this.
I was scared to death, though. It was pitch dark, too. But it only took me a bit to figure out that it was the same place, and I started thinking that maybe it was just a different time. The buildings and the streets are almost exactly the same, so...
Wow, you thought of all that and didn't freak out? Well, I would have for sure.
Yeah, I accidentally sent her back to the past.
Things only fell into place lately. I looked for you for a long time, you know.
I'm sorry. I looked for you too, but I didn't have any luck.
Well, no use worrying about what's done. It's been 4 years after all.
I would be pretty worried about that.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be. You do look more, well, I don't know, mature, come to think of it.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing really.
A night watchman helped me that first day. And since then, I've done a lot of different things. I even worked in a mill for a while. But now, I'm a chambermaid at the Squire's Manor House. I feel so content these days. I feel like I should be thanking you.
Why are you modeling for a picture?
The Squire's a patron of this painter, and that's how I met him originally. He said he really wanted to use me as a model, and I just couldn't say no.
I see.
The Squire's daughter was supposed to model, really, but she didn't want to do it, so I ended up taking her place.
So the girl in the picture is you.
Oh, I don't even start posing till tomorrow. I just came over today to work out the schedule and all that stuff.
But the picture will eventually be painted.
Hey, why did you come here today? Are you here to take me back? You know how to, don't you?
Sure. Do you want to? Go back to our own time with me?
I did, you know. Of course I wanted to, but not anymore.
Not anymore?
It's okay. I have no one there. No parents, no family. So I'll be okay here. No one will worry about me. No one expected anything of me back there. No one was watching, no matter how hard I worked. So there really is nothing for me there.
Oh,
I'm the same way.
okay.
No family at all. But
that time and place is still your home, right? It's where you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the girl I sent back in time by accident.
Oh, remember this? It's the red stone from that day.
That stone's a... Look, do you mind if I ask you to give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this stone, I would have never met you. Neville would have ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. But that's okay. After all, I got to see you again. Here you go.
I would hate going back in time 500 years to a town where you could be stoned to death for wearing something, you know, like at the beginning of the game. Yeah, like pants. I don't know, Dana, if I left you here, wouldn't that, like...
What was that?
This must be important.
Yeah, Dana. I don't feel like I should leave Dana in the past. I won't give up. We got this. Well, thanks, Chew Toy. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good night.
No, you just can't spring something like that on me.
But if you stay here, it's going to affect the timeline.
What? What kind of a... You're saying I should go back for the timeline?
I didn't mean... Look.
So, I'm supposed to abandon my life here for the sake of your timeline? You left me here for 4 years, remember? And now we're both going to pretend like those 4 years didn't exist? That really sucks, Ike.
Dana?
Okay, well...
Sorry. I'm sorry I lost it, but it's just not possible. I can't just erase 4 years worth of good memories from my mind. Even if I were to go back, I would always be thinking of my life here. I'd have to. I know that. Being asked to go back, that's just so...
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I'm really sorry.
Why couldn't you have shown up right after I got here? Then I could have gone back.
I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. But, are you really ready to spend your whole life here?
Please, let me think about it for a while. It's too big a decision.
Okay. I'll leave you alone. I'll be back later. Could you think about it till then? I know it's heavy stuff.
All right. Later then. Oh, wait, hold on. My boss, you know, the one at the cafe I used to work at? If you see him, could you say hello? And tell him I'm sorry that I just disappeared on him like that. And tell him that he should deduct the shift from my paycheck.
Don't think that's necessary.
You don't? But I was supposed to open up the shop the next day. I wonder if everything turned out okay. I can't believe I'm so worried about this at this point.
Don't worry about that. It's only been about half a day since I met you, you know.
Huh? What does that mean?
Well, actually, it's... forget it. I'll just give him the message.
Really? So that's okay then?
Yeah.
Phew. That's one thing I don't have to stress over anymore.
Well, take care of yourself.
Imagine being sent back 4 years, or not 4 years, sent back into the past 500 years, waiting for 4 years, and then being stressed about a shift that you have to get ready for in 500 years minus a day. All right, well. I guess we got the stone. So let's go give it to Dr. Wagner. Or Dr. Wagner, I guess, as they call him in this game.
Oh, come on in. You do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Father's down in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margaret, didn't you?
Oh, stop it.
You guys should leave the house.
Yes?
You know, 'cause, like, it's gonna go boom in a
You
minute.
wish to speak to my father?
Yeah, I figured that mess out, Stonehenge. Took a little bit.
You have, by chance, the Philosopher's Stone?
Yes. Is this it? That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I'm grateful for your help regardless. But if it is the stone, the results should be wondrous.
Worst case scenario, it's a gigantic ruby that'll set you guys up for the rest of your lives.
No, make it 10 days.
10 days. Okay. That would be the 13th. Oh!
What is it?
That experiment's dangerous.
That may be, but this is something I want to do. Something I must do. Please try to understand. 10 days from now, by then, the experiment should yield fruit. I will be able to show you the homunculus. At last, science will prove itself capable of creating life. How I wish she could have been here, Helena.
Uh-oh. Science is gonna go too far.
See you in 10 days, then. Oh, one more thing. Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margaret? Knowing Hugo, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed, if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all records of my research to the fire. Now, take care.
Interesting. Nope, 10 days into the future we go. But first...
Hey, did you manage to see Father?
Uh-huh. What is it?
Damn, what's the matter with Father anyway? He hasn't let me into his laboratory lately. When I went in there the other day, he got really angry with me. And ever since, there's some secret in there he can't tell me about. I just know it. Hey, are you like Father's right-hand man? You know, with tools from the future and stuff?
Of course not. Nothing like that.
Really? I'd definitely ask for your help if I were Father. Then I could make a machine to move through time, like the one you showed me before. I sort of understand how it works anyway.
Wow, really? I'm impressed.
Well, I said sort of. Anyway, I'm more interested in what Father's working on right now.
Hugo, I'm sure Father will tell us one of these days.
I don't know about that.
Children, I have something to tell you.
Father?
I'm going to start another experiment, but this one will be very dangerous. So I want you two to leave the house for a while.
Right away?
The sooner the better. I'll send word in about 10 days.
Yo, Peace Walker.
Anywhere else you like.
Welcome to the stream, man. Glad you could catch it.
Can I help with the experiment?
No. Both of you have to leave this house.
I'm guessing she will listen, he will not.
Pete's sake, what does he think he's doing, huh?
Come on, where should we go?
How about with me?
Sis? So, you're just going to do it?
Do we have a choice?
But...
It's only for a little while. Let's go, we have to get ready.
I guess I'll be going now.
This is gonna work out just fine, huh?
I am sorry we're always in the middle of something.
See you soon, okay?
Well, I guess we're just gonna leave him to it and trust that... Such a bad idea. Well, thanks, man. All right, 10 days forward from the experiment we go. Yeah, this stream is going to be a little bit different because it's a very cinematic game, so a lot of it's just very storyline progression that I kind of want to like absorb, but also luckily it's kind of a short game also. All right, so from here, where are we headed? I wanted to go check out the Alchemist house, which is west from here. All right, and this way is west. I should probably talk to some of these people just to see what they're up to.
See? I tell you, sin does not go unpunished. That house, blown to bits. What an explosion. Did you see it? Awesome, wasn't it? Quite a sight. That house, that explosion. Heavens.
Man, wait till these people see Michael Bay films.
It really scared me.
All right, here, let's go check out. Oh, what do you got to say here, man?
It blew up, didn't it? The alchemy house, I mean.
Wait a second. Why did the alchemy house blow up? The alchemy house still exists in my timeline.
Hello, is anybody here? Anybody? Dr. Wagner, Margaret, Hugo. Anyone there?
Hugo!
The basement? This meter here, is this a time machine? That can't be.
A time machine to 2001.
Like Margaret's voice just now.
Well, maybe I'll try using that time machine. Oh, it don't work. It was the former alchemy house. Good point. Well, can I leave? All right, let's check out the menu here. Despite the time, maybe I'd better deliver Dana's message. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll deliver the message. And hopefully I don't implode in on myself for having affected the space-time continuum. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Hey, long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future. Being able to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How do you know my number?
Oh, that. I asked someone called Eckert. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here, and why? Were you the one threatening Mr. Eckert?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here. It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see?
What?
Well, actually, I didn't make it, not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
What about Margaret?
Will you look at that? I'm forgetting the point of the whole thing. Can you drop by? I'll be waiting at the square. Bring Homunculus. We have a few things to discuss. Oh, and by the way, do what I tell you, okay? Otherwise, someone you care about's gonna die. I don't have to tell you what I mean about that, right? Later, then.
Hugo!
Hey!
Yeah, didn't it, D Karma? It's a little like slow, and then all of a sudden it's like, by the way, here's what's really been going on the entire time. Yeah, little kid is definitely off his rocker. Hugo is Biff? Yeah, I guess so. Except he seems more like a Marty McFly that cracked. Or, you know, or maybe Marty McFly's dad that cracked. Ooh, that music. Do you hear that? Well, I didn't bring homunculus because I don't know what he's talking about, but
Hugo!
well, maybe I do.
Lord, you're so noisy. I'm here, right here.
Oh.
Hugo! You're the one that's been trying to kill me.
Never mind that. Where's homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the homunculus.
Out of the shadows, thank you, man.
Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes.
It does look stable, huh?
The last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't...
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machines...
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Tenchi.
So I targeted yesterday's you because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo.
It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent homunculus
Crazy eyes.
created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
I'm going to make Mother, just like Father made homunculus. The only difference is that I haven't got a Philosopher's Stone. That's why I'm going to use homunculus instead.
Hugo! What do you think you're...
Sis, stay out of this, will you?
Stay out of this.
You're supposed to be quiet.
It's like, idiot. You put her in it.
Your father would agree.
What about my father?
He said you might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. And he also said that he would burn all the records once this experiment was completed to make sure you wouldn't.
Oh, really? In that case, why were the papers safe and sound? Even though Father himself had disappeared into thin air.
I wouldn't know the reason for that.
I have to do this. We still need to be a family. That's why I'm going to make Mother, and we can all be happy again. And that's why I need that stone. Get it? Come on. Get homunculus.
Hugo. I can work for both of us, so that we won't want for anything. We'll be okay. You'll see. So please, stop this madness. Make Mother. Just listen to what you're suggesting.
Sis, if you won't be quiet, I'll have to hurt you. Don't make me do that.
Hugo!
You know I can't stand blood.
Creepy little crap basket.
The stone let Father create homunculus. That means this has to work too. I can do it, I know. So come on, go get him.
The homunculus just can't be... He always just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. You've got to understand.
No excuses. If you don't do what I tell you, I'll leave my sister here and go home. That's going to affect this age in a lot of ways. I can't even begin to imagine how much.
That's a dirty move.
Come on, Hurry up. I'll give you 20 minutes.
Yo, Deviant. How's it going, man? Alright, well, we have 20 minutes to do something. How about we... Something happening to Hugo in this time? Sure, let's go there. I concur, Out of the Shadows. Like, when he was looking up at me, it looked like it was kind of like a cat's eyes reflecting moonlight or something. Just get rid of Child Hugo. That is an option. I don't think we have to worry about it affecting the timeline too much, since he's not likely to procreate anyway. Just shuffle him off this mortal coil. I mean, he's a cracked cookie.
I guess Hugo isn't here yet.
Well, how about we just burn the documents?
Hey, this is Dr. Wagner's research data. This is all about homunculus. Composition, method of creation. That's it. What if Hugo never reads this stuff? Without the homunculus data, Hugo would never attempt to recreate his mother. Come to think of it, if he never learns of homunculus's existence, he wouldn't want revenge. And no revenge, no time machine. I feel bad for Dr. Wagner, but I've got to get rid of this part.
Hugo, wait up.
Hurry up.
Hugo? He's back?
Father!
Father!
Ike, what are you doing here?
Oh, Dr. Wagner said to meet him here.
They told us there was a huge explosion, so we...
I actually just got here too. I didn't see Dr. Wagner.
We were so worried. We thought he may be lying here hurt, or... Anyway, I guess it's a good sign that he isn't here, right?
What are you burning?
Yo, that guy from Malta.
Nothing important.
Okay, then.
Guilty look.
Where could Father...
Well, we'll go take a look around. I'm sorry, but we have to go out for a while. We'll talk soon.
Just not at all concerned about the burning building they're standing in.
See you around.
Gotta love that. What are you burning? Oh, nothing. Played that off nicely. Can I not leave this building? Okay, guess I'm locked in here. Well, let's try going back to the present time, I guess. So if that did everything okay, then what's-his-face shouldn't be holding his sister hostage any longer. Yo, Boat Ladder, welcome to the stream, man. Except there he is.
What the? Hugo's still here? Wasn't it enough just to burn the research data?
He's nowhere to be found. Where could Father be? Hugo, what is it?
Just wondering. I mean, what could he have been burning? Didn't I tell you to bring homunculus? If you won't do what I say, I'll...
Hugo!
Distillation? Something? And with...
Yeah, it's definitely a weird...
What's happening to me?
What the?
Hugo, what are you doing?
Something... method. It's no good. I can't read this.
Are you done looking at that rubbish?
Hey!
Oh, please. You said yourself it was too burnt to make out. Anyway, we have something more important to do now, right? I think Ike's out there looking for Father, too. Come on. We can't let him do all the work, can we?
Yeah, guess you're right. Damn it! What went wrong? What did I do to deserve...
Hugo! Hugo!
How is she still there?
What?
The past's been changed. That's why...
What do you mean? What's going on? Hugo, what happened to Hugo? Answer me!
It's all right. Everything's okay.
What kind of an answer is that? Ah!
What the... No.
Oh, I get it now. By changing Hugo's past, I've canceled the existence of the time machine itself.
Help.
Oh, that's pretty dark, huh? What's been happening to all these timelines I've been altering?
Is it over? All this?
And with that, boys and girls, I think we need to wrap up tonight's stream because it is getting to be about that time. So, on that high note, let's see what happens here. So we'll be streaming this again on Wednesday, but for the time being, let's switch over to our ending sequence. So, guys, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. This story is really just absolutely bonkers, isn't it? I'm really enjoying the fact that I went back and played through this some more. It has been too long, so I really don't remember much about this, but God, God, I just love it. I love how they're doing so much of this right now. So, let's see. What should we do? Do you guys want to drop in on Baku, who's currently making his way through Yakuza Kiwami 2? I think that looks like a good way forward. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to set up the raid. Baku-san JRPG. And if you guys, again, aren't already familiar with Baku-san JRPG, stick around. Oh, because he is a really good friend of mine and a fellow RPG streamer. And he's just a really nice guy. I think one of the nicest, most selfless people on all of Twitch. Every subscribe that he gets, every bit donation that he gets, he actually redirects straight into charities, and that is such an admirable thing to do. And also, he's just a fun guy, super knowledgeable. So stick around. We'll hang out after the jump. So we'll be streaming again on Wednesday, and I'll see you guys then. Have a good night, everyone.